Hello and welcome to the second lesson of the Music Talks tutorials. On the last lesson I taught you about chords in basic, and I taught you 4 chords which you can play in open chords. So yeah, now this lesson I'm going to get more onto chords, like I said at the end of the last lesson, and more specifically I'm going to teach you about bar chords. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Now before I actually get on to showing you how to play these bar chords, I'm going to show you a few things down here at the top of the neck to help you play the bar chords easier. Now first of all, the bar chords that I'm going to show you today use 3 different finger patterns, but they're all pretty similar, and you should already know if you've seen the last video. Now in the last video I taught you an A, which uses the 3 fingers here. And if you haven't already seen that video, go back and then you'll learn how to play that. Now we use the A, but this time because we're doing bar chords we need to use this finger, our index finger, to hold down a whole set of strings. So instead of doing the A with these 3 fingers, then you do it with these 3 instead. So you can practice that down here if you want before you actually start doing the bar chords, and just play like an A shape. Now on the last lesson as well I also taught you an E shape. Now you use your 2 fingers there, and just like with the other one you use those 2 instead now. And this was the this is the E minor shape, and that sounds like that. And now for this lesson we're also going to be using the E major shape. I might not have shown you that last lesson, but I can show you quickly now because it's very similar. See, that was the E minor shape with those just 2 fingers there. You just add your index finger onto the string below on the 1st fret, and then that is the E major shape. Okay, so now we're going to get onto the bar chords now, and the bar chords I'm going to show you today is slightly a mix of chords you already know if you've seen my last lesson, and one new chord which I haven't shown you yet. See, we're going to learn the A, D, G, which I showed you in the last lesson in open chords. So now you're going to learn the bar chord versions of them, and then I'm going to show you a B minor, which I've never shown you before. Okay, so we'll start from the G. On the G use your index finger to bar the 3rd fret, and then on the 5th fret and the 4th fret just do the E shape, the E major shape. When you hold them all down, and that sounds like this. Okay, so next the chord I'm going to show you is an A bar chord, which just slide up 3 frets, so you fret in that 5th fret and do the same shape, the E major shape, and then that just sounds like this. So it's all pretty simple once you know the chords down below. You can just apply it to up here, and once you've strengthened your index finger it becomes easier. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is the D bar chord. Now for this one you keep it on the 5th fret with your bar finger, and this time you do the A shape, the A major shape, and that sounds like this. Now this is the new chord coming up now, which is the B minor. For this you'd go to the 7th fret, bar that with your index finger, and do the E minor shape on the 9th fret, and that sounds like this. See, it's kind of a more minor feel to it. So I can show you now that once you know these 4 bar chords, it's quite simple to come up with an easy song. And I can give you an example now. Say, come up with this on the spot, and just go like that simple. And remember, you can also include some of the open chords down below with the bar chords to mix it up a bit, make it sound a bit more dynamic. Now, as you can see, it's quite easy once you get the hang of it. And remember to experiment with different ideas, and even if you've never seen it in a book anywhere, you can try your own ideas and techniques out and just make up some really good songs, and even send them in to us at Music Talks. We'll check them out and maybe post them up on the Facebook or at the website. So this has been Music Talks Tutorials with me, Darren Martin, head of tutorials. I'm off to go try one of these tasty looking plums, no matter how unripe they look. I'll catch you later.